I broke this piece here when I took my Champion forge blower apart. I broke this nut right here. Taking it off, it just crumbled in my hands. And a good friend of mine, also a member of the Indiana Blacksmith Association, is a machinist, and he made me another one. The only thing we did not have was a tap that would cut those 24 threads per inch, which is kind of an oddball thing. But I did find one online. I ordered it, came in, had it sent right to him. He turned that out. It's hardened and it should work just fine, so I might put that together. That is the broken piece. Well, let's see what we can't do about getting this back together. Now then, put that underneath there to hold that up. I got out my can of wheel bearing grease, which is definitely a slimy damn mess. Not so much as to grease these bearings for lubricant, but to grease them so that they'll stay in there long enough for me to get it all together. Try to open that without throwing them all over the place. Warm my hands up a little bit. Use my gloved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I remember right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put one back in there, snap that shut. Get one of these. I'll get a applicator. Man, that wheel bearing grease is stringy. Put a little bit on that. See if I can make as much as a mess as I can here and stick that right in there. This grease will really hold them bearings in place, hopefully long enough for me to get it all together. I'm almost positive I took 11 of those out of there, but it looks to me like it's going to take more than 11 to fill up that diameter. Maybe it was 13. I know it was an odd number. Wipe my hands off, get you around here so you can see. See how those are sticking right in there in place? I don't know, it kind of looks to me like there should be a dozen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. By golly, I know I thought I put 11 of them in there. Now, this doesn't have to be wheel bearing grease for sure. It's just what I had handy. I'm going to drop that one. Yep, it takes a dozen of them. So now, insert that shaft in there. See if I can get this put together enough where I can hold it. I chased those threads with the other bolt, which has a lot greater tolerance than this one. I took a brass brush to those threads and cleaned them up real good. And that still wants to be stubborn. However, it's going on there further now than it did, so I reckon just keep going slow. Well, see if we can get those rear bearings in there. At least half as easy as the front ones went in. Let's use this. See if using this screwdriver will make it any easier. I'm not so sure, but what that WD-40 is going to end up diluting my grease. And I've already dropped one down in there. Well, let's keep going. I think I've got enough bearings that I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I cannot drop any more. I was thinking I had 25 brand new bearings. Actually, the ones I took out of there are don't show anywhere anyway. You know, it looks to me like that rear takes 11, and that's where I got that 11 from. Yes, sir. That's where that 11 come from. Well, looks to me like we've got the bearings in there. Well, that don't work too bad. Now let's see if we can get that. There it is right there. There's that bearing that I dropped in there. I had 25 and now I have 2. Well, let's take a real good look at that now. Well, I'm going to have to finish this up with my phone because my memory card and my camera is full, I think. We're back together. Looks to me like I better shut down my stove. I think I'm running out of fuel. I've got it adjusted where it makes the least amount of noise and the gears aren't slipping like they were, so that's good. I've got quite a little bit of coast. On my handle. I didn't really have a whole heck of a lot of that before, so it's got a lot of 30 weight non-detergent in it. with a little bit of Lucas oil additive, give it a little bit of slickum. Now if it'll just warm up, we'll stick it back on the forge and light it up.